Now, a more advanced critical thinking skill, because it involves more aspects of it. It's one you could do like as a moderate skill, but it would involve more practice to be better at. But a good critical thinking skill, one thing to practice are the steps laid out in this article, quote, How to Criticize with Kindness, philosopher Daniel Dennett on the 4 steps to arguing intelligently, unquote. Article by Maria Popova, and she says these rules were formulated by the game theorist and psychologist Anatol Rapoport, and these were synthesized by Daniel Dennett. But he says, for some good critical thinking, 1, quote, you should attempt to re-express your target's position so clearly, vividly, and fairly that your target says, thanks, I wish I'd thought of putting it that way. 2, you should list any points of agreement, especially if they are not matters of general or widespread agreement. 3, you should mention anything you have learned from your target. 4, only then are you permitted to say so much as a word of rebuttal or criticism, unquote. Amen. And notice that requires a lot of critical thinking skills and logic. Analysis, synthesis, evaluation, assessment, judgment, context, perspective taking, and so on. That's something we need much more of in this society, these rules. So there, I'll put a link to the article too. So let's please practice that. The rules of criticizing with kindness. Good critical thinking skill.